Excuse me. Sorry, so sorry. Sometimes you just have to make your first sound back on a stream after not being there for a while some burping. You know? It be like that on occasion. Trying to decide how I feel about the lighting and the camera angle. I'm sitting up really straight right now. That's not gonna last. My eyes are already watering. Wow!
Oh, S-Frogo, 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 S-Frog.
Thank you for 64 months at tier 3, Dan. Excuse me. I appreciate you. That's only 5 months away from the funny number. Am I wanting it brighter? I think I want it brighter. Hold. No, Dan. No. Incorrect. I'll take that. That looks good. Gonna hope and pray it doesn't change itself and I click over to another screen. Anyway. Hello. Been a while. Wasn't here last weekend. Or yesterday. I was here the weekend before that though, right? I don't even know anymore. I'm kind of losing my mind. It's been... I'm tired. My job makes me tired. No, V! It's not. It's not funny. Anyway, so today is Spoopy Day number 1. As many of you may recall, during subathon, our very exciting and very long summer subathon, we unlocked actual horror game. And we're starting it today. It's called Signalis, and I don't know anything about it, but Dan does. And if you're concerned about any potential content, I have pinned a link to the official content warnings for this game that you are welcome to take a look at. It's in the chat. Whatever direction that's in on your screen, I don't know. Not this chat, but the chat on Twitch, pinned at the top. I'm not very good at video games, so just be aware. Some of you might not know this. Some of you are a little bit newer to joining this community, and you might not be aware that I'm actually really bad at most video games. There are some exceptions. I am, as an example, pretty good at Final Fantasy games most of the time. And I could do Until Dawn, because Until Dawn, you just walked and ran around, and all of the, like, things that took skill were quick time events, so I just got to click the little buttons on the controller. And that was great. This game requires more skill, but might be fine, according to Dan, who I trust. So we'll see. Welcome back, V. Yeah. I don't know how scary this game is, and I don't know how often I will get perhaps jump scared, if ever, or frequently, who knows. However, something that you may want to know is that I am loud when I'm scared, and I might yell very loudly, and when I scream, it makes my microphone peak real bad, and it might hurt your ears. So just be aware of that when you're particularly if you are wearing headphones and don't have speakers, you may want to adjust your volume. Yes, people who are friends. I don't really think you're gonna backseat game me because you know me, or people who've been here for a little while. But if there's already any new people in the chat, please be aware that if you backseat game me, we will not be very nice to you about it because I hate being backseat gamed. If I would like help, I will ask for help, and if I don't want help, don't help me. You just have to let me suffer. And if you don't like watching a streamer be really stupid and suffer, then this is not the place for you. This is not the place. So, yeah, no spoilers. First playthrough ever. I know nothing. Yeah, if anyone spoils, Dan will beat you up with your own skull. So, there's that. I am really well prepared. I'm really well prepared. So things that I did to prepare include Dan sent me information to help me prepare. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2, I selected a notebook. Ta-da! This is my Signalis notebook. Dan would beat up me with my own skull? I don't think Dan's gonna beat me up. I think that Dan wants to watch me play the game, and I can't play it if he beats me up with my own skull because someone else spoiled it. That's not my fault. Anyway, Signalis notebook. It's really fun because right now, this is the page of notes that I took from the things that Dan said to me, to prepare. I studied for this like a test. You can't imagine how excited I am to finally see someone with media literacy play this game. Oh, I'm gonna disappoint you. I do have media literacy, but I'm also an idiot. And talking in front of people is scary. I say this as though my job is not to talk in front of groups of 15 to 20 people 4 times a day, twice a week. Anyway, don't have your hopes too high. But at the same time, I'm happy to be here for you with media literacy skills, because I do technically have them. Anyway, your hopes are orbiting the Earth. That's a little concerning. I greatly feared that I will disappoint you. Yeah. I'm looking through my notes to see if there's anything I need to talk to you guys about, like, right now. Oh, right, chat. I wanted to ask you if you care about combat difficulty. This is all of chat. Everyone presently. Everyone presently present. Other than technically Dan, because I already know what Dan thinks on this question. But Dan can answer again if Dan wants to answer again. Like, go wild. Go ham, one might say. May doesn't mind low combat difficulty. Cool. I'm asking because, if you're unaware, I'm really bad, and technically, this game requires aiming. And if you know me and video games, you know that I'm really bad at aiming, and also action-y combat of any form. And yes, so the odds are higher that the lower the difficulty the combat is, the more success I will have in making it through the full game. So, you'd love for me to play with assisted aiming. You want me to be scared and not frustrated. You're fine with whatever. Beautiful. I'm gonna make the combat the easiest it can possibly be. That's great. Glad we agree. Unless someone has a really strong objection and speaks up relatively soon. Actually, this is a question for Dan that I forgot to ask. Dan, there's no auto-saving. This you informed me. Everyone else gets to know now too. Guys, there's no auto-saving in this game. Are there save points, or can I just like manually save from the menu whenever I want? You have to go to a specific place. Okay, so save points essentially. Great. Cool. Can I go to those places whenever I want, for the most part? There should always be one within reach. Excellent. Save. I'm taking this very seriously. The fact that I don't know like anything about this game also means I have no idea how scared I should be in anticipation to playing it. So I'm not that terrified right now. In fact, I don't really feel particularly terrified at all, but I don't know how long that'll last. I also brought myself a friend for protection purposes, should I need it. This is my pumpkin spice latte squishmallow. Isn't she cute? And she's gigantic. Isn't that great? You also have a friend? What friend do you have today, May? TJ! Hi, TJ! Amazing. I also have gummy worms in case I think I need them. I also have my cat. Hi, can I help you? You're very pretty. Did you think the gummy worms were for you? The gummy worms were not for you. I'm very sorry. You're lurking and will continue to lurk because you're collecting food for your beautiful girlfriend. Good luck! You have a sticker of Big Ham on your desk and the real Big Ham on your couch nearby. That is excellent. You have Blahage. That is also excellent. I also made... I put a lot of thought into this. This is chamomile tea. I selected it because chamomile tea is supposed to be calming. So if I realize that I'm starting to just completely panic and lose my mind, I can have some of my chamomile tea and it will fix me. Technically. In theory. Aren't I smart? I'm really intelligent. Also, I love this mug. It's so pretty. Look at it. Whee! It's a pretty mug. Yay. Ahem. I like foxes. Also, you are encouraged and welcome to contribute to the wheel. That should still be an option available in the tea leaf redeem place. I extended it for 9 more days, so feel free to contribute to the wheel. It was gonna expire like right at the start of stream, but I extended it. Yay. I also have a little bit of juice left. I think it's strawberry kiwi juice. And I also have some Coke. And if I have to get water later, then I will. And I also have a box of Nerds that I may or may not open. My aventurine bird was facing not at me, and that made me sad. Face this way, aventurine bird. Stop falling over, aventurine bird. Fine. Let you out? Of what? Oh, are you in the box of Nerds? I'm really impressed that you're typing in chat when you're trapped inside this box of delicious candy. Anyway, I'm not exactly stalling, but I'm like kind of stalling. But like not exactly, you know? Thank you. Yeah, that's my arm. Can you see my shirt? Yes, I also specifically selected this shirt for I don't know why I got a notification sound, and I'm not very happy about it. I specifically selected this shirt because it has a witch cat, and it says Whiskers and Wonders, Catnip Tea. And the very bottom is harder to see on the stream, but it says, sips to soulful sojourns, a Celeste's cauldron concoction. I have a t-shirt that is also similar to this from the same artist, and I have a like crew neck sweatshirt that is also Halloweeny, same artist designed it. Oh, and my scrunchie has candy corn on it. Thank you, V. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what the controls are going to be like, and there's a very real possibility that a lot of this stream might be me trying to figure out what on earth I'm supposed to do. So be prepared for that. And also, I've never opened it before, but I did update it today because it had an update. Don't know what the update was for. Oh, it was a patch that fixed various small non-game breaking bugs, and it reduced the compression of audio banks slightly to improve performance on certain systems. They apologize for the resulting patch download size. Yeah, a lot of my games on Steam had Unity related updates. Hi, Crayon! How are you? I'm starting a new game. Sorry, I think my headphones might be a little bit broken. Anyway, ah. You've started applying to one job every day? Impressive. Oh. Okay, hold. I need to... I was gonna show you guys the screen while I did my settings, but I can't. I have to poke around with some things first, so pardon me. Yeah, how are you gonna work that many jobs? Great question. I took notes on this. Hold on. I do speak US English. Did you guys know that great holes secretly are digged where Earth's pores ought to suffice? If you didn't, now you do, and we've learned that from the Signalis settings, so congratulations. Mouse aim cursor. Mouse aim cursor. Set mouse cursor behavior. Dan! Dan, I don't know what that means! It wasn't included in your list of notes about the settings. Okay, let me see if I can change the display so that I can get this showing up correctly first, and then we'll go from there. Uh... Okay. I'm gonna have to make a new window in stream, I think. So I'll hide that. Do window capture? Wait, what do I have it on right now? That? Okay. What if I do this and then that and this? Move it. Where did it go? I found it. Everything's fine. Put it there. Then huzzah! Can you hear? Yes, that is getting picked up. Great. Okay, Dan. This right here, this thing, mouse aim cursor. What is that? Do I leave it on always? Is that correct? Oh. Okay, understood. Okay, controls style. Standard. What's not standard? Tank? No. I like standard. Text speed. We're going fast, baby. Combat accessibility. Is that the difficulty level of combat? Does accessibility mean difficulty? You love how descriptive the options are? Yeah. Yes? Okay. Not survival. Survival sounds bad. Casual. Is there like lower than casual? No, okay. Anyway. I like that. Isn't that nice? Inventory capacity. I'll leave it there for now. Okay. I'm gonna apply those. Now I'm gonna go in here. Automatic reloading. Am I allowed to turn this on? I want to turn it on. Is it gonna ruin my life if I turn it on? We all know how I feel about reloading. I don't like thinking about reloading. Automatic loading might trigger a reload in a dangerous situation. You know what? That's okay. That's okay, because you know what'll happen if it's not automatic reloading? I won't realize, and I'll stand there stupidly like a dum-dum in a dangerous situation instead. So if I die from that, let it be. Oh, that's good, because I'm stupid. Okay. I'll just leave that on, because I don't know what it is. And Dan didn't tell me about it, so it's probably fine. I want to adjust the brightness for you guys, actually. So... I care more about you being able to see than me. Though, to be fair, my screen is brighter than the stream. Does that look correct for you guys in the little graphic thingy over on the right for You can see the not visible, but May cannot. Intriguing. Anyone else? You can't see the barely visible. Okay. I'll put it up a teeny bit more. How are we now? Maybe you just are really good at seeing in the dark, Dan. Maybe you developed night vision. I can't see the not visible when I'm looking at my preview. You are old, that's true. You can barely see the barely visible. Okay, fair. Alright, I'll leave it where it is right now, and if we get to the point where you guys are like, I can't see anything, and it's making you have a bad time, then tell me, and I assume we'll be able to adjust that as needed. And I'll leave screen shake as it is. We're gonna leave this as it is, also. Hey, Dan. You know the little hummy sound that we're hearing right now? How loud is that supposed to be? It's about where you'd expect it? Okay, then we're gonna leave these for now. But what I'll make you guys aware of is that just this little hummy and staticky sound almost has the volume bar for what you're hearing in the yellow. It's like a little bit away. So please, I am begging you, if it sounds too loud, tell me so that I can fix it. It sounds quiet to you right now? Okay, well that's good. I'm surprised that the audio thing is trying to tell me it's louder than the music that I had on at the start of stream. I'll just leave these, and if I can't figure out what I'm doing, then that'll be that. Okay. Okay, well, I wasn't stressed, and now I'm stressed. The settings are the same, right? The settings are the same. Great. We love to see that. Thanks, settings, for being the same. Listen! I'm really bothered that I'm not even playing the game, and I already feel distressed because of the sound design. I was fine like 30 seconds ago. I'm so offended. Is it looking at the mouse? Yes. Yes, it is. That is correct, May. You were the same with Alien Isolation. You were like 5 minutes into the game, right? Oh, okay. Okay. When I move the mouse, we spin. Check it out. Is this working the way I want it to? Great. If you end up really hating the sound of my keyboard, I won't change it during stream today, but if it ends up bothering you guys a lot during this stream, I'll ask on Discord at the end of stream if anyone felt super bothered with it, and I can adjust my mic sensitivity for next time. I don't play a lot of keyboard games, so I just realized. Okay. Everything's fine. At least I don't have to worry about the camera angle. Ah! I really want to give you guys more commentary, but I don't know what's going on. I think we're supposed to go up that ladder. Okay, I need another Zyrtec. Hold. It would seem that I'm stressed. But that's like the point or whatever, so... Ugh. I'll feel better in 30 minutes. I cannot go through that door. But I can go up the ladder. No, go back! Go up the go! Oh. Oh no. Bad news, guys. I have options. And neither of them are left. Okay. I'm gonna go down. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Congratulations on not driving. I take it back. I'm not going down. Let's go up. Down had a bad color palette. Maybe up will have a better color palette. Okay. Yes, I do. My thing, and it came from years of playing Final Fantasy as a kid, was when in doubt, go left. Yeah. Oh no, there's too many options. Off Clarungs Ramfaj. You know, maybe I'm not supposed to be able to read that. Penrose type vessel field operations manual. Penrose type vessels of the Yusan People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a oh my god, Dan, is this near? Sorry, that was a bad joke. Scout officer supported by a land survey / ship technician replica. LSTR. Sorry, replica. Replicant? Oh my god, I never finished that game. Sorry. This partner system of... Is it Gestalt or Gestalt? I can never remember. Anyway, partnership of Gestalt, replica, cooperation. Yes. Has proved successful in countless previous scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. It's hard gi, like hard gi. I've used hard gi like gi too. Thanks, Dan. Where'd my mouse go? Who knows? Once the vessel is catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck while the replica will take care of mechanical maintenance of the vessel. Okay. Totally. What's up here? No, there's so many options. I'm going left. I can't be stopped. Well, okay, there are not that many options. I take it back. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that way is right, and right is not left. So we're gonna go up, because up is closer to left. I can't keep that? Wait. There's a menu! Oh, I should look at this. Move, WASD, interact. F or right mouse button. I'm on the big TV. Hi, big TV. Run. But guys, you know how I feel about options for running in video games. If the option exists to run, it means you're going to have to use it. I don't like that. Map is M. I like that. Inventory is tab. I can deal with that. I don't know what modules are unless they're on Canvas for my students to complete. Tune radio. Okay, I don't think I have the radio yet. Ready weapon. Right mouse button. Fire weapon. Left mouse button. Reload. I don't have to do that. Thank God. Use tool. C. Aim. Mouse. Okay. Sure. Hello, inventory. Where's my mouse? I don't have a mouse on this screen. Understood. W? Diagnostics. Is that the thing I just read? Ah! That's true, there's not a hide key. F, action menu. I guess I don't have that yet. Okay. Map. I found the map. I do not know how to look around the map. Ah! How do... Ah! Oh! Thank you, Dan. Wow! Hi, Star Lattes. I'm excited to be on the big TV. Okay. Stern Hall. Upper Gallery. Forward Hall. Q and E change the floor. Wow! Thanks, Peppermint Bunny, for your 4 months with Prime. I appreciate it. Guys, I think if we go back down... Wait. I think if we go back down, that bottom room might not have been a scary place. No, no, that's where we came from. I take it back, I take it back. I take it back. I take everything back. I don't know what I'm doing ever. It's fine. Okay, we're going up because it's closest to left. I changed my mind. Okay, hold. If we consider... No, that also has a lot of doors. It did change, May, and that's why I left. Hey, but that room doesn't have any more doors. Okay, we're gonna go back in there. We're gonna go back in there and it'll be fine. Unless it's, like, not fine, but it'll be okay. Can I, like, touch that? Ah! Diagnostic systems for the cryogenic capsule. That's just what it is. Okay. Hello, cryogenic capsule. I don't know that I want to open you. I think I'd rather not. Oh, don't worry, May. I don't like it in here either. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't think I have a gun. So, if something comes out of there, I can't be expected to shoot it, right? Which means it's fine. You're right, May. This pad has so many numbers on it. It is a number pad full of numbers. We are gonna take an ad break in about 5 minutes, by the way, unless I'm in the middle of dying in that exact moment. Okay, we're gonna come back to this later, except I don't know how to get out of it. I got out of it, all is well. Well, there's 512 on the wall. Actually, there's 512 in 3 different places, so I'm gonna write that down. And then we're gonna go walk around elsewhere and see if there are more numbers. Because that's a sensible thing to do. Dan, do you remember when you told me how long this game was and I told you it would probably take me at least double that? I was being so serious. May. 512 is right here. There's also 512 up here, and you guys can't see it, but I can. If you want me to turn up brightness at all, I can adjust that further if needed, but there's also one on the actual thing right here. The contrast on it makes it hard to see in the preview. Anyway, this game's gonna take me a really long time to play, as a warning. Okay, 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 so we're gonna go back in there. Ah! Ah! We're gonna go back in there eventually, but not right now. Right now, we're gonna go somewhere else. Like, down and left, because that's left. Except I don't think I'm allowed yet. Yeah, I'm not allowed yet. Okay, let's see if we can do the other down and left. If I'm really focused on going left, I'm less afraid. No, thank you. I'll just go back. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I was very confused. Hello. No, thank you, actually. Oh. I don't think I have a key card. Okay, so I need a key card. keep wanting to press escape to get out of things. Okay. Well, that was nice. Goodbye, room. You like that it has a bunch of symbols and also F? That's the button to pay respects. You're so right. I'll look in this one. Oh, I can't look in that one. That's nice. Maybe down will have... I forgot to silence my phone. Embarrassing. Oh! We have an ad break. So... Anyway, ad break in 23 seconds. So I'm gonna give my cat a snack. Where's my ad button? This one. I'm gonna give my cat a snack, and Ninja's gonna go to sleep, and May's gonna refill her water, and you should all do something useful during this 3-minute break. Be back in a moment. Where's my button? I found it. Big mood, May. Big mood. Oh my god, are we back? Ugh. Ugh. I've readjusted my seating positioning. Gaming. Hello. Let's continue. The how long can Christina go in this game without something terrifying her game. Welcome back, everyone. Where was I going? I decided to go down to see if down would give me left. Oh, what's that room? Airlock. Okay. Down, please. That screen is broken. That's a picture. Can I have it? I don't know if I like that picture. The port controls panel. There's been a critical system failure due to the hard landing. We landed too hard. Ooh, that's a crack in the ceiling too. Right there. The ship is crashed in an icy landscape. You thought we were in space? I think we are. Well, I think it's a planet? Maybe? We'll find out. The starboard controls panel. The controls aren't responding to any input. Probably an electrical failure. Yeah. Your butt's an electrical failure. Ah! Sorry. I was yelling at it, not being scared. Hello! The ship's control panel. Judging from the readout, there's no chance it'll ever fly again. That's good to know. You know what that means, guys? It means that our goal is not to fly the ship. The ship's control panel. Junction. Let me back up. Thank you. A faded photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. Oh, it's not? Okay, that's less bad now. Pick up photograph? Yes. If I wasn't a teacher, I'm a teacher. If I wasn't a teacher, you think I would make a great detective? Thank you. Spooky noise. It was a spooky noise. It made me immediately regret picking up this picture. Can I look at it? How do I look at that? Is that an R or an A? Ah! Photograph taken on self-developing oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. You know what that is? I know what that is. Can it stop spinning? Can we stop spinning? Can we stop? Cease. Cease the spinning. That one. Oh. Looks like the pigment was damaged by time and exposure to the elements. This is just like tic-tac-toe. Whoever got that middle diagonal won. Sorry for you guys, it's that angle. Whoever got that one, they won. Tic-tac-toe. Is that letters on the top? Yes, it's cryo, but with a K. Great. It's my photo. Thanks, photo. Let me out. Okay. Anything else? What's that? No! Let me out. Okay. You know, we went in there and it did not have a left, and that was a little rude. I don't think I can go this way. Isn't that nice? That's nice. I appreciate that. I found a place with a table. Right can be left if you come from the top. Technically, my rule on left is whatever's on the left side of the screen. Which, in games like this, that at least for now have a fixed perspective, will always be the same side of the screen. Sometimes I have to adjust that depending on the type of camera controls, but, you know. That is a bird. LSTR features Repair Logic Module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, LSTR-type replicas like yourself, that may or may not be about us, it is unclear if we are the intended audience of this piece, LSTR-type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized Repair Logic Module, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Accessing the RLM functions. Enter the inventory screen by pressing tab. I already know how to do that. I am so smart. Select the item to repair with A/D. I know how to do that too. Press F to open Pay Respects, the command menu. Select the combine option to enter combine mode. While in combine mode, select a second item to repair. Press F again to pay respects to combine both items. To repair damage to the replica body, select a suitable repair item and simply choose the use option from the command menu. I get that one. That's saying to use a potion. I understand. It's probably not called a potion. That's not the point. So you go to the menu, and then you find what you want to mess with, and then you press F, and then you press F and then, and then you find the other thing you want to repair, and then you press F again, and then they're combined. Yeah. Sometimes it can be helpful to take a good look at an object from all sides. Yeah, I know. Select the inspect option in the command menu to enter inspect mode. I'm so smart. While in inspect mode, use WASD to rotate the item to look at. Oh, wait, I did do that, didn't I? No, I let it start spinning again and then pressed inspect at the moment I wanted it. Okay, I can use WASD for that in the future. Good to know. Okay. What's that? Okay. What's that? Penrose 512. Click, 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 click. Tape. Listen, Dan gave me a piece of advice, and I was like, that advice seems reasonable. And now I'm playing it, and I don't like the piece of advice anymore. Like, okay, what if I leave this here and I forget about it? But what if I pick it up and I don't need it now, but I need it later, and it takes up a spot in my inventory, and then I die? The advice was to look around before picking things up. But it's giving me distress. It's giving me distress. Okay. The solution. Hello. Scout vehicle status monitor. Critical system failure detected. Yes, we saw how broken that one room was. Location. Unknown planetary surface. Report. Crew status. A. Young. Gestalt. Pilot. No signal. LSTR 512. Replica unit. Active. Mess hall. Okay. Hard landing on surface. Has damaged critical systems. Can I go down? No. Okay, warning. Surface temperature critically low. Wear protective clothing during AVA. Ava. We need to find protective clothing, in theory. Warning! Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah. 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 Okay. Hear me out. Mess hall. Okay, so we are that replica. We're a replica. Mess hall is where tape is. And it's on upper deck. Upper deck. Mess hall. Tape. I got this. I am a genius. Okay. Let's peruse. We looked in the flight deck. And we got the picture that had the thing on it. We looked in the airlock and we needed a key card that we don't have. That door can't open, that door can't open, that one can't open. And down a floor is a door that can't open. We're doing well. So now we're gonna go into the cold people room and put the code into the not number pad. And the cold people room is up. I'm not scared anymore. This is going great. So I'm sure that whatever this is gonna terrify me. Or not. This one and this one. And doop, boop, boop. Oh. What if I don't wanna? I'm gonna go over here. In case it's scary, so I can just go away. Okay. 2 pieces of a key snapped in half lie inside the... I just learned how to fix this! Yes! Pick it up! I'm ready. Okay. I go in here. I go... there. Press F to pay respects. Combine. Wait. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, hear me out. I might be stupid. That makes sense. Well, you know what? Why didn't it give me both halves as 2 items? Because then I could repair it. I guess we need to find another... It would just fall apart again? But if we use hot glue, then like, that would work, right? It's fine. Well, there was blood on it, so that bodes poorly. How do I run? That. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, actually. That will not work for me. I want to adjust that. Okay, what? Sticky? What's sticky do? Toggle? I wanna do... Sticky is like you press it once and while you're moving you stay running, but you don't have to hold it. That might be at least a little better. Oh. Oh, hello. Well, maybe I should have looked at this. Elster? Okay. Important objects and items are highlighted with a white box when in range. Running will make Elster more noticeable to enemies. In addition to a weapon, Elster can equip a tool to use on the move. Interesting. To aim a weapon, press and hold the right button. Movement is slower while aiming a weapon. When aiming at an enemy, a targeting box will appear around it. When there is a clear line of sight, the box will slowly shrink as the shot gets more precise. A cross will appear inside the box when there is no line of sight. When an enemy is critically wounded, they will fall to the ground. Before they can get back up, run up to the enemy and finish it off by pressing F to pay respects. Save ammo. Look out! Even finished enemies may recover if Elster loiters too long in one area. But all I do is loiter. Health. When a near-fatal injury is sustained, a warning will briefly pop up on the screen. Elster's current health state can be viewed in the inventory screen. After using them, some items can regenerate Elster's health slowly over time when outside the inventory. Okay. There is no autosave or checkpoint system in Signalis. When Elster dies, all progress since your last manual save is lost. Be mindful of your health and resources to survive. Luckily for you, I grew up on games with save points. Inventory. Press tab to open the inventory screen at any time during gameplay. On this screen, you can see Elster's current health and held items. In Signalis, inventory space is a precious resource. Elster can only carry 6 item stacks at a time. Always make sure you have enough space to pick up important items. To free up inventory space, Elster can store items in the storage box found in each save room. Items stored in the storage box can be retrieved in every save room. Magical. Love to see it. I was trying to change the controls. I don't know what it thinks I did, but I'll do whatever it thinks I did. I want to change that button. I'm very distressed by this. Keyboard control. Well, I want to just change the run button, but I don't think it's gonna let me. So I just have to suffer, I suppose. Let me out. Ah! I do wanna do... I'm gonna put sticky. Or toggle. Maybe toggle? I don't know, May. I've been pressing M to get to map, which sparks joy for me. I'm gonna do sticky. Yes, if I'm running, then enemies are more likely to notice me. Like in Dead by Daylight. And I'm stupid and would probably forget to turn it off, so. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, I was practicing. Okay. Well, that room's done. I'm gonna mark this off because I finished it. Key card 2. I don't need a number pad anymore. Okay. I've got it, everyone. I've got it. I've got it. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Check this out. Check this out. Hold on. Hold on. Watch. Yeah. My brain is huge. My brain is massively large. Give me that. Give it to me. Yes. Let me out. Watch this, guys. F. Combine. Yes. That one. F. My super glue idea was actually pretty close. The tape's not in there anymore. It took the whole roll of tape for that? Okay. Now we're gonna go into the airlock and lock the air. Or whatever else we're supposed to do in there. Because that's the There's a room I haven't checked? Is it a down room? That I skipped because I was scared? That's a good point. May is May. Blue door in the stern hall? Whoa! It offended me because it was right. You know me. I want the books. Give. Uh-oh, bloody. Smeared diary page. Cycle. Maybe 57, or maybe a bigger number. Woke up from cryo. Something something in empty mess hall. I was wondering about Elster looking out. Flight like some lost in thought. Sometimes I feel is home. Okay. So based on what I read in the manual, I think we might be Elster. Unless whoever we're playing as right now just gets totally wrecked and we end up playing as someone else, because that can happen sometimes as like a twist. Looking out. Flight deck. Flight deck. Deck. That's flight deck, probably. What I'm getting from this is Elster. This is someone else, and Elster had been looking like out the window of the flight deck, like lost in thought. Right? That's so now we know that. Congratulations, everyone. I'm sure that it will be relevant. I want the books. Ah! Let me out. What's that? Oh, guys, we can work out. Just kidding, we can't work out. Press F to work out. No, we can't work out. Okay. 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 Onward! To the airlock! Which is this way. More down. That is the opposite of Kyoka, who would like more up. Oh. Oh, I can look around with WASD. Okay. Like, that looks really creepy, but I think, guys, this is their protective gear. Protective clothing. I said we needed to find that. I'm not embarrassing myself. This is crazy. Yeah. Fashion. Yes. That's a good question, May. I don't know. Rectangles. And a doorway. I guess we're going. Well, the whole top of that kind of looked like it was surrounded in like blood drippies, and all of these coming out of the wall look like they're blood drippies, and this room looks like blood-ish, and that looks like a part of a body. Oh, you guys can't see the hole that well. This is a hole. Something said something about holes. It was in the menu when I was picking the language. Maybe that was relevant. I can? Ooh, there's actually... Hey guys, that hole, it has blood around it. Maybe. Dan, are you a liar? Ah! I found it. Who made this place? I don't know that I want to meet whoever made this place. Oh. Why that? Why this part of the wall? Do I have to go in the hole? I don't want to go in the hole. There's a strange hole leading deep into the ground. There's a faint light glowing in the deep. May, your message has confused me. I guess we're going in the hole, guys. Oh, you mean the big hole, not the little hole. Sorry. There's eyes on the wall. And a book. And a door. And a light switch. Whatever that thing is. And that looks vaguely gross. A box and a telescope poster with stars. Or a flag. It could just be a flag. And pictures. And more books. Okay, let's touch stuff. That has 3 locks and a number pad. It's a heavy safe box wrapped in chains. It's still a heavy safe box wrapped in chains. A national flag. Okay. Floor? A dusty bed. That's a bed. The sheets have a weird texture, like some sort of leather. There's eyes on the wall? Yes. Ooh, you guys really can't see that. Can you? On this wall, there's a bunch of tiny eyes. Is there more than one of you that cannot see the eyes on this wall? If so, I might turn up the brightness a little bit. Dan can. Can anyone other than Dan see the eyes on the wall? They're not like literal eyeballs. It's like eye shapes. You cannot. Okay, I'm gonna turn up brightness a little bit more then, because I want you guys to be able to see. Congratulations, Dan, for being really good at seeing. You can see it on the TV, but not on mobile. Okay, so I think it's just based on like you guys' monitors. But I'll turn it up, the brightness up a teeny bit more, just to like here maybe? They're too small on mobile. Okay, let's see. Can anyone see? Has there been any improvement in seeing the eyes from the people who could not see the eyes on the wall? I can't click them. Oh, I can click that. They're over there. I did my best. I like books. Textbooks on radio operation. They look old and worn. Can I have it? Oh. Old. You can see spots now. Okay, that's progress. I'll take it. Old Imperial cereals. I'm pretty sure these are banned. How do you know? Can I have them? I guess not. Dark pictures of a coastline and an island. Are they photographs? Well, I thought so, but now you have me doubting myself. Maybe they're not photographs. Faded text on the walls. I can't make out what it used to say. Hello. The computer screen is blank. That is so true. Except for that particle. A radio transmitter. It seems to be connected to the computer. That's nice. That's nice. Ah! Sorry. Okay. Okay, let me out. Free me. Book. An ancient-looking tome is lying on the table. It feels like it's calling to me. Pick up the king in yellow? No. I'll come back to that in a moment. An old wooden wardrobe. Okay. A light switch. I'd rather not turn it off. You know, me neither. Let's leave the lights on. The door won't open. Where could it possibly lead to? Your butt? I'm so good at clicking. Ooh, there's stuff there. There's numbers on this wall. I'm gonna write down the numbers on the wall that you may or may not be able to see. Will I need them later? Perhaps not. But I'm gonna... You know what King in Yellow is? That's like a real book. It's at the top of your reading list? Well, what a fun coincidence. Notebook, please. Okay. Okay. We're picking up the book. Give me the book. Give me the book. Why can't it not make a scary sound when I pick things up? Hey, that was the thing that was in the menu. I was right, it was relevant. Guys, I am so smart. You really facially devolved there. I feel like we've actually done something, and I'm very proud of that. Congratulations, everyone. We've done something. Synchronicity. What a nice word. Oh. So I've been forcibly removed from the place that I found? Okay. Well. That's fine. You came all the way here to find her. There's no turning back now. Bathroom stalls are in various states of disrepair. Would you rather stay in the red hole or be in this nice, lovely bathroom with the flies? I guess this bathroom does have less blood-looking things in it, so maybe you have a point. But I don't like it here either. Aeon! Oh my god, it's Final Fantasy X. Yes, I know that that's a real word. This is how I cope. You just know you're gonna want to draw fan art of this game? Well, that's exciting. Left. I guess I can look around first. What's that? Welcome to S23 Sierpinski. You've been here. You've been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski, located on at the frontier of the solar system. S23 Sierpinski is the perfect place for a new beginning. At our prestigious Vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Here you will learn all about mineral extraction, ore refinement, and munitions and munitions production, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire. And of course, learning is not just about theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right at the workplace. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Well, that's nice. I don't know. It sounds kinda... Yeah! That's a good word for it, May. Yeah! I'm not going out there. I will read. I will snoop, one might say. There's a key card with a note taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, report new arrivals at classroom 4C. There are classrooms? I don't want to be in a classroom. Northeast. Well, you know what? I'll write that down. I'll even go onto a new page. I'm going to title this page Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Classroom 4C Northeast. New staff? Question mark? Should I know what a Sierpinski triangle is? Would that enhance my experience of this game? Because I don't know what that is. Pick up. A mathematician who came up with a funny looking triangle. I see. Is it that funny looking triangle thing? Cool. That's part of it. I see. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Where am I? Surface access. Key card. Okay. You guys know exactly what I'm about to do. That's very distressing. It's an infinite number of triangles in a finite area. Well... Guess I'm picking up the key. Give it. Give it. Give it. That's the wrong button. Okay, so narratively, it's not letting us out of there, but the door's not blocked because it's blue. Excuse me. Well, I can mark that off now, can't I? Ah, go in there. Thank you. Okay. Hello, camera. Corridor. That it is. Can I look at this? Six. The rule of six. Sorry? Remember the rule of six. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Property is a privilege. Oh my god, I should have read this in my propaganda voice. Remember the rule of six. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light. I hope you liked my propaganda voice. An ad break. Oh my god, it's already been 2 hours? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. No, we have not, in fact, reached a single save point. We're gonna go for at least 30 more minutes. What we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna take this ad break before we hit the actual ad break, since I'm not in the middle of a tense moment. We're just learning about the rule of six. So when I finish yapping presently, we're gonna take our 3-minute ad break, and then we'll go for either 30 more minutes or until we get to our first save point. If we get to the first save point before 30 minutes, we'll keep going for another 30 minutes. But if we don't get to our first save point in 30 minutes, then we'll keep going until we find a save point. Okay. Ad break time. Get a snack. Pee. Poop if you need to. Whatever you need to do. We'll be back in approximately 3 minutes. That was so boring. You know who's not hungry, so I just sat here for the whole 3 minutes. Oh my god, did May make another tea party? That's crazy. Anyway, I was thinking about the game while we were gone. I was thinking about, I was attempting to discern in my brain whether the, like, prologue was in the past or in the future. I think it might have been in the future. Might not have been. But based on the information I have right now, my thought was that it's probably in the future and that we're probably going to learn about the holes as a part of the, like, overall game. So that's my guess at the moment. Could be wrong. I'm wrong so often. Anyway, 6. I don't like that door because it's blocked off. Seems like a bad place. But you know what this door is? The one that's most left. Well, you know what? Your butt requires a key. No, thank you. Oh, is that so? Well, how unfortunate. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, yes, yeah, the camera was following us before, too. Hear me out. Now that I've gone over there and taken a look, why not just leave? Why not just leave? I don't want to. But it had been so comfortable. It was so cozy. It was just like a little walk around and explore and click on some things and do some cheeky little puzzles. You know? Let me in! Let me in! All is well. Hello. Oh! Great news, everyone! Yes, please. Thanks. Appreciate you. What's this? Service request form F29. Date of filing service request form 84/21/4. Full protector ID of unit filing request EULR. You know, if you switch the font up a little, that could be like Eula from Genshin. S2309 replica. Status staff department who knows. Full protector ID of unit processing request ARAR S2303 replica. Service object Mond and high security wall safe. Numeric keypad. Location of object. Classroom 4B. You know, I wonder if that's near classroom 4C. Because I wrote that down too, I'll have you know. Classroom 4B. What's the point of the whole radio code broadcasting system if our safe can only be opened with the code in the manual? Okay. Wall safe. Wall safe. Code in manual. Clear it with Dan privately, and if Dan says it's okay to tell me, then you can tell me. Oh, is it not about the game? If it's not about the game, then yeah, go wild. Okay, yeah, sure. This is in classroom 4B, wall safe, code and manual. Beautiful. Oh, you can have my face back. No, let me out. A chair. There are no countries that put dates in the year, day, month format. That makes sense. Keep records. Ahem. Protocol everything. Remember, if you didn't write it down, it never happened. Get the right forms from administration and save your files frequently. I really like my propaganda voice. It's fun. It's giving me enrichment and helping me cope with my unending... There's a door? Well, I'll tell you what. Is this left? No. But do you know what is left? Something on the floor that scares me. So how about we go not left? Oh god, I can't believe I said that. Memorandum. Wall save codes. Oh, this is just... Okay, this is just like a guy. This is a note from Adler. Okay. It's come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice. I know, right, Dan? Okay, that did not give me a code. Anything else on these tables? This shelf? Or your butt? Books! Why won't it let me have the books? Okay, let's go this way. I don't like it. I want left. I'm going left. I want left back. The scary thing on the floor had less scary sound effects. Wait, no it didn't. Ugh. It's fine. Excuse me, pardon me. Nothing to see here. I should click it, but I don't want to click it. Can I go left? No! Okay. I should save. I clicked things in that room after I saved, so I should save again. That's the sensible thing to do. Now if I click it and I die, we won't lose any progress. Yeah, the save noise is really scary. Alright. I'll click it from this downward angle, so if it wakes up and scares me, I can just yeet out of the corridor. A dead Yule unit. She's in a horrible state. Infected-looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell. What happened to her that would cause this? You should open the save TV and exit without saving? Why? Chat, do you want me to do what Dan told me to do? You decide, chat. Oh, I believe you, May. I'm drinking chamomile tea because it's supposed to be calming. Open the save TV. Sorry. Forgive me. Dan, is that what you wanted? Or was there more? That, okay, whew. Okay, oh, all is well. Okay, I clicked on the dead body, and it didn't do anything to me. Hello? Why was she abandoned here? I don't know. Perhaps we will learn soon. An aperture card microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view its content here. Is that so? Do I have anything in my inventory? I don't know. I'll check in a moment. Since the whole incident? No, I haven't checked since the whole incident. What button is that? W? I have a different photograph that is reminiscent of the old photograph. Alina I don't know what language that's going for. Or how to pronounce it, but I tried. Sparkly? Oh, yeah, it is a little sparkly, I suppose. Let me inspect it. Yeah. It's interesting because it does have a similar, like, composition as the other one did. But that is all. What's that? Dictionary. Replica. Oh. Noun. The plural is replicas. Shortened from archaic replicat. Copy. Replica. Biomechanical person. Synthetic reproduction of a gestalt. Biological culture grafted onto an artificial endoskeleton and enclosed in a protective exoskeleton. Gestalt. Noun. Plural. Gestalts. Shortened from archaic ergestalt. Original shape. Compare. Archetype. Prototype. A person that is not a replica. It's okay, May. All of us have something that we're like that with here. For you, it's FNAF. Wow, what a detailed... Sorry. Wow, what a detailed dictionary. What's over here? Any hidden treats? No. That's bloody. I can't have it? Simple first aid kit. I can't use any of these since they're not designed for replicas. Oh. But what's that? Is it like a bloody fabric, perhaps? Okay. Alright, so I come back here if I find an aperture card. What's that up there? Can I have it? No, I don't think so. It looks the same as the thing on the desk. Okay. I guess I'm going back to that other corridor now. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not even scared. This isn't even scary. It's not scary. The scariest thing is that. I want you all to know that right now, in my teaching, we're working on our rhetorical analyses, and I've gotten approximately 20 ideas for things that people could rhetorically analyze from this game, and we're literally, like, barely into the game at all. Like, my ability to come up with ideas for things to rhetorically analyze is probably abnormal. Can I go left? This game is really rude. Okay. Up is closest to left. Elster unit? You should leave this place. Girl. I'd love to. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. That is great advice. That's really, really good advice. I'm looking for this woman. I bet it's the picture we just looked at. Yeah! Have you seen her? I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. All Gestalt workers were sent to the mine below the facility. If she's still alive, she's probably down there. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft 1 level below, but you'll need you'll need an administrator's key to use it. Is that so? Need an administrator's key. Fancy that. I don't know why I put a smiley face beside that note. Okay. I'll be out of here as soon as this repair patch stops my bleeding. You should get out of here too. I don't know who that woman is, but she's probably dead by now. If you still want to go, good luck. I don't actually. I kinda don't. I would prefer not to. I would like to go elsewhere. Ah! No. What is that? Oh, is that just telling me where I am? Okay. Okay. Where am I? Owla. You think it's cute when I'm pouty, when I don't pick up items? Thank you. Maybe you overspoke when you said don't pick anything up. You said to look around first, and I'm taking that very seriously. Because if my inventory gets full, then I'm screwed. I studied. I used your material to study, Dan. Oh, like on a per room basis? Oh. So if I look around a whole room and there's only one thing in the room, I can pick it up? Unless it's like my last inventory slot or something. Okay, okay. I'll update my notes. Thanks. In the room. I have enough critical thinking skills to understand that context clues may affect the implementation of this rule that I've given myself to follow. God, I could write a literacy narrative about this too. I think about the content I teach too much. I'm gonna go get my card then. I'm gonna go pick it up. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna run and go. I'm not gonna run. I'm scared. Running is scary. It said things would see me if I ran. I'm not gonna run. I take it back. You might get to a room where there's like 5 ammos and a key. Oh. Alright. I getcha. Four C. 4C. Is that classroom 4C? This is not a real question. I'm thinking out loud. We'll be back, door 4C. After I go cry in this classroom. Hello. No running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everyone can hear you run. Okay. Understood. I just won't. What if I just never run? That's also not a real question. Can I have that mug? No. Oh! Perhaps this is classroom 4B that has a wall safe with a code in the manual. Manual? Are you the manual? No. 4B or not 4B? That is the question. Can I have a desk? Look at these crappy desks. I hate desks that style. They're the worst. Well, why isn't the manual in the same room as the thing? Ugh. This is so sad. Is it in there? Is it in the chair? I want the computer. I want the mug. Ah! Whatever. Whatever. Hi, Izzy! What's the plot? We were on a ship and the ship crashed really badly and we explored the ship and then we got off the ship and we went in a really freaky hole and then, there was that and then, we got put into chapter 1 where we were in a creepy bathroom and now we're looking around. In other words, I've barely done anything. But great holes are secretly digged where Earth's pores ought to suffice. Which I already knew because, check this out, check this out, check this out. Look, it's down there. Great holes are secretly digged where Earth's pores ought to suffice. In the menu. Down there. But it also said that in the little cutscene thing that we got after we went into the hole. And we're in an office in the hole. And we picked up a book in the office in the hole. And then our face, like, peeled off low-key. We're also not human. Yes, we're trying to find a woman. Anything scary happen? Every time I have to save, that's pretty scary. There were some dead people on the floor. And, our face melted off, yes. And, one time I didn't save because Dan told me not to, and it yelled at me. Jump scares are complicated. I've been jump scared by things, but it hasn't been real jump scares. I just get jump scared by everything because I'm a chicken. Oh my gosh, it marked wall safe for me on the map. That's amazing. I appreciate that. This is a dead person. I mean, they're not dead. They're injured and they're repairing themselves, and then they're gonna leave because they're intelligent and we're not intelligent. Yes, this one's moving because they're not dead. Well... Oh! Okay. Let me out. Anyway, it said no running in the hallways, so you know what I'm never gonna do? I'm never gonna run in the hallway. In theory. Yes, so the definition of a gestalt is anyone that's not a replica. And the person we're looking for is a gestalt. I believe. Is what it said. Hi, save point. Let's save. I love saving. Excuse me. Look, that's a dead body. It hasn't woken up yet, so I think I'm safe. There's some lore implications to this, but basically they don't really use the term human here, and people includes both gestalts and replicas. Oh, good to know. Okay, guys, we're going in a room. We're in the room. Ah! No! No, let me back in! Let me in! There we go. Stuff! What's that? Memorandum. Terminology. I announce the following by order of Aeon. Due to recent events, in accordance with the new Aeon Public Interest Media Regulation, AGM 87, the term which is currently in use in various Aeon facilities is no longer permissible and must no longer be used. Premises and departments that are currently using the term are to be immediately renamed. Is this overly political, what I'm about to say? Who cares? Hey, guys! You know what this made me think of? I work at a university in America, and that means I get to get all of the emails about how we're having to rename a bunch of our different programs, because they have the word diversity in them. And that just made me think of what I just read. Anyway, like, we're still, like, keeping them? We just have to call them something else. I mean, technically, certain people in power would probably prefer if we did not keep them, but we're getting away with it by renaming them. So. That's true, Izzy, but allow me to give you some context. Everything that we've read so far from the people that are in charge of this place has read very much like propaganda in a bad way. Bad propaganda. So I think that it's closer to, yeah. Which you understandably did miss that, and we forgot to include that in our overview of what you missed from earlier. So, anyway. Management personnel shall black out the term from all signage and documents until replacement terminology is announced by Aeon. With immediate effect, usage of the term in conversation and correspondence is an offense. Obscenity to the state, to be punished with 2 cycles of double work shift. It may not be easy, but we all have to do our part here. Always remember, our language shapes our world. A perfect world requires a perfect language. Man. Dan, have you ever thought, like, I want to write a rhetorical analysis about Signalis? Because if not, let me tell you, there's so many options. It's so rhetorical analysisable. Your immediate thought was that it was talking about a specific body of water? Interesting. Is that the Triforce on the note? Yeah, no, it's the fancy triangle thing. I haven't even scratched the surface. Damn, this game is so rhetorical analysisable. I want a rhetorical analysis it. What's that? Oh. Can I have that? I want it. I guess I can't have it. Izzy, I didn't know what the triangle thing is either. I found a gun! Guys, I found a gun. I didn't want to find a gun. Finding a gun means I'm gonna have to use it. Wait, I'm getting stressed. There are too many things in this room. Hold on. User manual. Okay. This is a school. I assume so, because there are classrooms. And, well, I more than assume so. It is. It's a weird school, but it is a school. The Type 75 pistol is a short recoil-operated, locked breech, semi-automatic pistol chambered in 10 by 20 millimeter. This reliable, versatile handgun is the standard issue sidearm for Aeon Protector Controller staff. Replica users, remember to first equip the Type 75 pistol in the inventory screen to designate the pistol as your primary weapon for the targeting module. To deploy the weapon, hold the right mouse button to disengage the safety and enter targeting mode. While in targeting mode, left click and space will both fire the weapon. R will initiate a reload. I don't have to do that because I told it to do it for me. Do not waste ammunition, for it is a resource of the nation. When a target is down, try to finish it off by kicking or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition. Listen, one of the things that's immediately rhetorically analyzable about this game is the integration of so many of the like rules and mechanics into the actual like systems of like the good. Would I say I'm having a good time? Not exactly. This game is making me stressed. However, I like thinking. Okay, let me out. I need to look at everything before I pick up that thing. So I'm trying not to ruin my life. Oh, there's a classroom on the other side of the window. The glass seems like it's tinted or a one-way mirror. Okay, I'll take the thing. Come here. Aperture card. Let's go look at you. Do I have time? The last time I looked at the clock, it was like 8:15. Now it's 8:38. I should end. I have more work to do. I wanted to look at the computer, but it's not letting me. Okay. I want to save. I'm gonna put a star beside aperture cards so that next time I remember that I found that and we need to go look at it. And we found the wall safe, but not the manual. And we don't have the administrator's key to go to the mine yet. Is this where I'm going? Yeah. That's a great idea, Dan. Haha. It's equipped now, I guess. No, thank you! No, thank you! No, thanks! Dan, did that happen because I equipped it? Did you do this to me on purpose? If I had not equipped it, is this game like Animal Crossing? If I'd left the gun unequipped, it would have happened regardless? Okay. I was just thinking about how in Animal Crossing, if you don't have your net out, then if you see a scorpion or a spider, it doesn't try to kill you. It only tries to kill you if you have your net out. So, anyway, I'm kind of dizzy. I need a moment. Hold on. I'm okay. All is well. All is well. I'm leaving myself a note. Hey, bestie. Warning. There is a guy outside left door. Smiley face. Q. Great. Gal. Well, I meant guy gender neutral. Because I use guy gender neutrally. But I get you. I'll put Gael. Gender neutral. Okay. Yes, save. Thank you. Anyway. Quit! Quit the desktop. Oh my god. We got an achievement. Oh, the achievement was when we picked up that book. The achievement's called Synchronicitat, and it says receive an important message. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. However, I am keenly aware that we only triggered the ability for things to try and kill me at the very end of today's stream, which means that future streams may not go quite so peacefully. Anyway, I have notes for next time. My notes include Classroom 4C Northeast, new staff. That's a notable place that I wrote down. Which I believe is that room up at the top of that one section. Classroom 4B has a wall safe, and the code to the wall safe is in the manual, but I don't know where the manual is, so we'll keep looking for that. We have the aperture card, so we're gonna go look at that next time in the microfilm viewer. And our big goal is that we're looking for an administrator's key so that we can go to the mine from the floor below us or level below us, whatever. And there's a thing waiting to kill me outside the left door of the save room. Anyway, I'm not miserable. So that's a good start. I'm stressed. I am a bit sweaty. But I'm okay. And that's cool. Tomorrow is a co-working day. So we'll have afternoon tea, Spirit City co-working. There's a few new things. They did a free update for some Halloween stuff. So I'll show you guys that. And yeah, I'll be doing lots of work because I have a lot of work. I'm very behind on work, and I keep adjusting it and still being behind, you know, and that's why we didn't stream yesterday. Actually, that's kind of why we didn't stream yesterday, but also I was like not even awake at stream time yesterday, so. Anyway, what do you guys think so far? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying Signalis? And or watching me in particular play it? If you're Dan, I already know that you enjoy the game. Are you getting what you want? I hope so. You're very curious about it, looking forward to seeing more. Honestly, to an extent, me too. If I weren't the one playing it, I would be really excited. In other words, I'm very interested in the lore, and my urge to rhetorically analyze is going wee woo in my brain, so that's probably why Dan wanted someone to play this with media literacy. Maybe for me, media literacy is seeing a thing and going, I want to rhetorically analyze that. And then thinking about rhetorically analyzing it. Actually, yeah, that is a form of media literacy now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I could write a literacy narrative on that too. Anyway, okay, this is a little off topic, but I was thinking about how I took notes from things that Dan sent me, right? And part of it was things that were just like survival horror games in general, which, as many of you might know, I don't play those. So would I consider myself literate in them? No, not at all. My only literacy in them comes from watching other people play them and general video game literacy. And so I took notes on the things that Dan told me. And it was just really interesting that, like, Dan understood when he was giving me the tips, because he's very literate in survival horror, about like the looking around before picking things up, that's like he knew exactly what he meant by that, and like what would and wouldn't count towards that overall like rule essentially for survival horror, but I didn't, and so I was overcompensating by not picking up like anything in like huge areas of the game because I was worried that I was like I didn't know, I didn't have that knowledge, right? And now I do have that knowledge, so I'm like gaining that literacy. Isn't that fun? Isn't that exciting? Isn't literacy cool? Video game literacy in particular, it's so neat. Yes, exactly. Yes. I'll get better at being able to figure out like what situations and what spaces and what rooms I should just like pick up a lot of other things. Yes, it could, May. It very well could. Particularly in other survival horror games, of which there are a fair number. Not that I plan on playing any of them, unless I am being paid exorbitant amounts of money to do so. So, yeah. I hope you all liked my little ramble about video game literacy. Next subathon, baby, indeed. We'll do one again eventually. Um, Possibly in the summer. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how things are growing for me next summer. Um, Also, final call for anyone to donate to the wheel for today. When yeah, because it resets every stream, the cap of how much you can donate. So, especially those of you who came in a little bit later or were lurking for a while, um, if you missed the sort of wave of people donating to the wheel earlier for with the tea leaves, your chance is now if you want to donate to the wheel. I'll give you like a minute or two while I'm sitting here yapping to donate to the wheel. You know, Until Dawn is definitely different in terms of like the style of horror than like, survival horror games of like this kind of style genre thing, but it got me a lot better at quick time events. Isn't that interesting and fun? And I'm better at quick time events than people who aren't very familiar with like I played it on PlayStation, so people who aren't very familiar with the PlayStation controller, because like in Final Fantasy 9, you have to there's like a little mini game at the start of Final Fantasy 9 where you have to like press all it's a quick time event. That's what it is. And when I was little, I was really 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 obsessed with getting it like perfect and making sure that it told me that Queen Braun was impressed. And so I got really good at remembering where the buttons are on the PlayStation controller, and because of that, I can do better in quick time events than people who don't have that kind of experience. Yes, we're wrapping up stream. While I'm wrapping up stream, people are donating to the wheel, because once stream ends, you will not be able to donate to the wheel again for this stream. And it'll reset tomorrow. So if you want to donate any to the wheel today, now is the time to do it. We can also have a tea party while people finish donating to the wheel. But yeah, my yapping has been about video game literacy and also rhetorical analyses. Wow, we got to 75% complete for the wheel. Good job, everyone. Only only 25% to go. That's exciting. We might get it tomorrow then, if a lot of you are there tomorrow and also have a lot of tea leaves, then tomorrow might be wheel day during co-working stream. Maybe. I'm still recording, but I don't really need to be. I can say bye to YouTube and then like turn off the recording. Bye YouTube. If you want more of me yapping aimlessly at the end of streams, you can come to my streams. I stream on Fridays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays are co-working streams from 1 to 4-ish Eastern time. I'm turning off record now.